Black is back. Yeah, guys, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be pissed as hell. People are going to belittle you and think that, oh my God, he's weird. He needs to go to a psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist, whatever, psychiatric ward, man. Put him in a straitjacket, latch him up and lock him away for the rest of his life. Yeah, yeah. These motherfuckers know what they're doing behind the scenes or whatever. I mean, of course, once you become conscious, you have to live in this world long enough. It's all controlled, and you realize, yeah. So it's okay to be pissed off. It's okay to be angry. Hell, it's okay to break stuff. I'm going to encourage you guys to just go out and just break something that you don't really need today. Just nothing expensive, or just something that just doesn't really matter. Just break it. Make you feel better. Going working out and stuff, training, that helps, sure, but man, this world's gonna do everything it can. All this stuff about nature not giving a fuck. Well, it's we as conscious beings are creating the environment of not giving a fuck, because this is a dense reality, and when it comes to a dense reality, it's hard to manipulate it. So with your thoughts or whatever. I mean, a lot of people don't even believe in that, and that's fine, but this world is just, you got all these conscious beings sharing the same reality. Everything's dense and mundane and slowed down to where most people don't even realize they're creating the reality. So therefore, it's going to be a place where, everything seems out of your reach, because, all these other people, hell is other people. That makes it an evil place, because nobody knows what anybody's thinking. You got to go out there and pay attention to everything out there, whether you like it or not. And you can't just look within and just make your own reality and do your own thing. That's why people love going to movies and music and games and stuff, because it resonates with them. But when it comes to regular life, you got to deal with other people. Heaven, I've said it so many times, heaven's a place where everybody thinks alike. Hell's a place where everybody thinks different. This is a hell realm. Everybody thinks different. And they all got to share the same reality. Where would you put all the consciousness where they're not going to affect the people that are evolved? You're going to put them in a realm that's slowed down and dense, and you can't tell what's going on or nothing. And your consciousness is, so dense and so intense that you don't even realize anything from where you can't escape your body until it, croaks or dies or whatever, right? So you inhabit the body. So you just, you die, and then you go back to, just higher, vibrations and energy or whatever, man. But as long as you're here, you're stuck here. You got to deal with it, and it's going to piss you off. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be pissed off and want to break stuff. Now, people are going to be like, oh, God, you did. No, man, I'm angry. Fuck it. Yeah, it's okay to be angry. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you've been conditioning your brain and everything growing up. Growing up is just, consciousness. We can take any form or create whatever reality we want. That's heaven. Here you got to just deal with however you look and whatever environment you're spilled into, and you got to interact with people whether you like it or not for this piece of paper. And it's just, it can get very frustrating. It's just, hopefully that'll improve consciousness in some way, but for most people it's just a fucking rough ride, and everybody just fucking each other over. They just, half of them know what they're doing, and half of them don't know what they're doing. Half of them like to, they're doing that stuff on purpose. They're creating that world on purpose. And the other people are just, leave me alone and fuck this. I don't give a fuck. And that's human nature. All this stuff about nature not giving a fuck. What if we're human nature? We're the one, we don't give a fuck about all this dense crap. Just the vast majority of people just don't give a fuck. And that's, that's the anger, because you're frustrated. This world is always forcing you to be out of sync with just what you want. It's like, oh, then you're selfish. Damn it, man, just what fuck? Like you just, damn it, I'm getting angry just making this video. It's okay to be angry, guys, because, this world's going to do everything it can to just fuck you up and just piss you off and make you want to break stuff and whatever. And then people are always going to be on your ass like, oh my God, you need professional help. No, the fact of the matter is you just pissed me off. And that's okay. It's like, oh my God, Black Hole's like, it's all right. It's all right for me to be angry. It's all right. Hell, it's all right for you to be angry at me, and it's all right for you to not want to listen to my videos. It's okay because we're all different, and yet we're the same because we're consciousness, and we're hopefully gonna move on to a better place, man. It's just because everything's just so regulated here. Everything, religion, you name it. It doesn't matter. Just everything is just so controlled to try to keep us in line and be a slave. It could just be so much better than that. As I've mentioned, my other people have mentioned, just a couple guys and a set amount of this paper money in the mail every month or whatever. Yeah, but no, it could be better, sure, but no. And you know that it could be better on a subconscious level, right? Your subconscious, that part of you that little voice inside, that old saying, always listen to your consciousness, that little voice inside of you that, and most people don't listen to. Because, it's just, I gotta have, the ego always gets in the way. Yeah, what is the ego? That dents out a part of consciousness that keeps you focused on this realm, trying to achieve something that can pretty much never be achieved because there's always going to be other people that think different than you. Everybody should call this America country. The old songs like, imagine there's no countries, imagine no possessions, John Lennon, Beatles. Anyway, and look what happened. He got shot through the head. Martin Luther King got shot through the head. Kennedy got shot through the head. Lincoln got shot through the head. Or whatever. They got killed. I don't know if it was through the head. But yeah, it's just all these people, every time you ever try to speak out and, do something nice, you get fucked. It's a hell, stupid hell realm. There's no point in bringing kids here. The kid is going to go through hell trying to learn. Sure, but it's just, just the only reason that could possibly forever come in here is just being tired of being the perfection of spiritualism or just floating in a void. And you just want to have an experience. Knowing on a spiritual level that you will eventually leave that and go back to your essence again. And it's all just temporary because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's so much more than this. Now, some people think that you die and that's it, and fine. But if that's the case, then where do we come from? How do we just exist without coming from somewhere? All this stuff about God and everything. What if we're God? What if we created ourselves and we created all this just so we could have an experience and find our way back for ourselves for some kind of conscious, orgasm, or just I'm not gonna say conniption. That's when you're really angry. A conscious, epiphany, or catharsis. What do they call it? Catharsis. We all yearn for catharsis and recognition of self. So we're not just floating in a void and being bored with spiritual perfection. It's kind of like you don't want to play hockey, or you don't want to play hopscotch or whatever. You want to play another game. Maybe you're tired of, you sit in a spa long enough. You get tired of it. I got to get out and do something, whatever. It just doesn't matter what you're doing. You get tired of it eventually. You want to, and it's like, okay, I'm tired of this life. And yeah, you're angry, right? I want to, but it's so you can't escape the bike. Everything's too dense here. Because that's all anything ultimately is just consciousness and evolution. It doesn't, and this is the toughest fucking realm that you can ever in it as a conscious being. There's nothing. Everything sucks here, man. Everything's here, just dense and everything. You get pissed off so easily, and you gotta all this anger management crap and everything. People just trying to keep the cool. What does that tell you about this realm? It is a fucked up hell realm, and it's okay to be angry because, this place is going to make you angry. Because there's just so much unfairness and unsureness and confusion here, and yeah. What can I say? I mean, I could go on forever about this, but, it's okay to be angry and just, do everything you can to cope, and yeah, we're just here for a while, and then we reincarnation, and maybe if it's necessary, but it just nothing really matters. And it's okay to be pissed as hell, and all these people are going to make you think it's not all right, and they'll turn on you for the rest of your life. Go, yeah, well, fuck them, because they, I don't know of anybody who hadn't gotten angry in their life. I mean, come on. It's just imagine if you were in a room of everybody being angry at once. Then it'd be, oh yeah, there we go. Ah, God. Just breathe in, out. and do everything you can to cope in it, because that's all anybody can do. It's just, do the best you can. That's all anybody can ask or that you can give. It's always better to give than to get, right? Not necessarily. I don't know. I might take a bath. I might take a walk. I don't know yet. So yeah, that's all for this one. Like, share, subscribe. Love you all. Peace. See you guys again when the time is right. And Black Hole over and out. Bye bye for now. Love you all. Let's meditate for the remainder of this video. Let's do some breathing techniques. So it'll sound like we're screaming even though we're just whispering. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh my God. It was so much fucking more than what we might seem to be.